Hey, 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 how's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic Monday out there. And let me tell you, I am in the mood for making music, and I'm in the mood for helping music educators ramp up their revenue. I am Takenya Battle, the Chief Treble Maker and founder of Kenya's Keys Voice and Piano Studio. Private music teachers rely on me. They do. Private music teachers ready to trade hustle for harmony rely on my expertise to make their business sing. So in my signature program, Key of Easy, music educators learn the notes to automate their systems, attract new students, and take their profits up to the highest octave. Right now, rock steady ready. I want to share with you something that I've used just over the weekend that helps me get great reviews. I'm going to show you how to send one email to get great reviews. So give me one sec to pull up that Google form here. Because summertime is coming, right? I think like my kids get out of school next week. I actually have one kid who's graduating high school. He'll be going to UT this fall. And I want to share with you how I found out, I need information so I can make decisions about what my summer will look like in my studio. So I've got one that's going off to college. I've got 3 more kids that will be here for part of the, for the majority of summer as well. And I've signed them up for some summer courses because learning never stops. Learning is a continuous thing here, right? Learning never stops. So they'll be getting out of school at a particular time. And I want to make sure that I'm not teaching at that time. I want to make sure I'm not front facing with students at a time when I'm supposed to be picking up my kids, because it just ain't gonna work. It just ain't gonna work. Let me try and tell you, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend that you teach at a time when you're supposed to be picking your children up, to those of us who are parents and caregivers of young people. So I sent this email yesterday. Yeah, I emailed on a Sunday. I did. I don't usually do that. But I sent an email on Sunday, and at the top, all I did was use a Google form, and you can do the same thing. I just use a Google form. I literally copy and pasted the same form that I sent around this time last year, because there's information that I need from my families so I can find out what my summer schedule is going to be looking like. Because, sometimes in the summer, I know for me personally, this is my time to take a break. I want to take a break. I love teaching. However, I want to be able to come back as refreshed and as awake and as ready and as hype as I always, to the max. I want to maximize my hypeness. And one way that I can help maximize my hypeness is to actually take breaks. Rest is revolutionary. Rest is a rebellious activity. If nothing else, if y'all know nothing else about me, I know James Battle knows this about me. I'm going to get my sleep. I am going to get my sleep. I promise you, I'm going to get my sleep. I think I go to bed sometimes before my children do. That's okay. But I'm going to get at least 7 hours of sleep where possible. Between 7 and 8. It's kind of where I average out. But I need my rest so I can be my best. And that means taking breaks in my studio. So here is verbatim what I sent to my parents in this Google form. You can take this and modify and use it for yourself so you can find out what you need to be doing for summer. So the name of the document, the Google form, is titled Summer Plans 2022. Nice and simple. And there's a little blurb at the top. It says, lessons are provided year-round and continue throughout the summer from June through August. Summer lessons are given from Tuesday through Thursday. Summer lessons may be offered at a different time or day from your usual offering. Priority scheduling for next fall is provided to superstars who participate in any preceding summer lessons offerings. So I'm setting up the stage here. I'm letting people know, I'm letting families know that we keep learning here. And what is it? No days off type thing, but we do take breaks. I'm letting families know that learning is a continuous thing here, and that if you take lessons in the summertime, I'm going to forward slot you to have priority scheduling in the fall, where you get to pick and choose those primetime lesson, those primetime after school lessons, or those primetime daytime lesson slots for my homeschool babies. So here's the next part. It says, if you're opting out for summer lessons, you have to give people the choice. Let them know that they have the choice. Opting out for summer lessons? Just pay the annual enrollment fee by June 1st to receive priority scheduling for the upcoming fall. The annual enrollment fee is $30 for one superstar and $50 for a family of superstars. I charge that every year. This helps me pay for all the lesson books and the software and the thingamabobs and the widgets, and all this helps cover the cost of some of the things that I pay for. The price of the different platforms that I use, all the different tech stacks that I have, and all the digital and hard copy lesson books that I provide for my students over the course of a year. Kind of averages out. That way I'm not in their pockets every month or so saying, hey, little Timmy finished another book. I need another $10, $15, $20. Build it into your pricing. That's my recommendation there. So this also says, beginning this September, tuition rates will increase between $5 and $10 for most offerings. I'm giving them fair warning well in advance to say that the price will increase. It's going to increase. I don't know about how much yet. I haven't worked the math on what I need to have happen in my pocketbook, but the price will increase between $5 and $10 for most offerings. This is letting my families know in advance so that I'm trying to minimize the fact that some may or may not be caught off guard. And then finally, this blurb at the top ends with, we believe that music lessons should be accessible for all children, and for several years, we have partnered with the Music Link Foundation in order to make that happen. Families must prove financial hardship in order to qualify for this program. View our policy in detail here. And then there's a link to my policy. So this is me setting the stage so that I can get information that I need so I can make more informed decisions about what goes on with my family based on my business. So here are the 3 questions that I asked. It's just 3 questions. It's just 3 questions. Big Mike on the sax. Oh, what's up? Oh, that's Mike Jones. Mike Jones in the house. All right. These are the 3 questions that I asked my families. The first one is, what are your summer plans? And the answers are, I will see you at lessons this summer, or I will see you in the fall. This is putting the power in the family's hands. I'm so pretty. Well, you know, that's that Florida sunshine that made that happen. Fam you all up. Where my, there it is. There a degree at. Dead sad. To make it sound like I don't have a college education, but I do. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. What are your summer plans? Option 1, I'll see you at lessons this summer, or option 2, I'll see you in the fall. Second question. And then the second question, I list all the dates that I'm going to be closed for the summer. All the dates I'm going to be closed for the summer. I'm closed next Thursday because my son is graduating high school. I'm closed June 6th through the 10th because I'm going to New York to kick it with Robert Hartwell and company and associates to do something better in my business. July 4th through the 8th, I'm closed because it's 4th of July. Why not take off? And then August 15th through the 19th, my studio will be closed because that's the first week of school for my kids. And I need to be able to make sure that my kids are in place before I start teaching. And so the answer there is, got it. So I tell them all the dates and I'm closed, and there's one response, got it. Did you get all that? They just say, got it. And here's the final question that I ask. And this is where you get a plug from your families and let them know that you're going to be using this in marketing. So this question says, describe your superstar's experience at Kenya's Keys. Your comments may be used in promotional posts on social media. And then I just ask them for their name. Ask them 3 questions. What are your plans for the summer? See you at lessons for this summer. See you in the fall. Number 2, tell them the dates that I'm going to be closed for the summer. All they have to say is got it. And number 3, describe your superstar's experience at Kenya's Keys. Your comments may be used in promotional posts across social media. Then they drop their name and their email address. And here are the responses that I have so far. I'm taking responses. Everybody has said, I'm going to see you at lessons this summer. Now, to me, that states that they're, to me, that's a declaration of you are on our plans. We plan to kick it with you. We plan to hang out with you. You are a part of our family. You are a part of how we operate. We will be right here with you this summer. Thumbs up to that. I appreciate that. I find value in that, and I'm glad to see that they find value in continuing to work with me. Now, no one has said that they will see me in the fall. However, I expect a couple of students to say that. I expect that because I've built a relationship with these families to the point where I kind of know their routines, the familiar routines of what they have going on. What's going on, Dave Anderson in the house? The business bully is here. So I know how my families interact. I know their expectations for the summer. I know that some of my families absolutely need that break in the summertime. They will not be here for lessons this summer, and that's totally fine because I've built my pricing in such a way where there's wiggle room for when somebody waves bye-bye temporarily because they're coming back in the fall. Now remember, in the very first block, I've explained to my families that they have to put down some money to hold their spot for the fall. That kind of helps alleviate a little bit of the stress of someone temporarily taking a break, but they're coming back in the fall. They're going to get that priority scheduling. So here is one of the reviews that came here's one of the reviews that came in the response. It says, the question is, describe your superstar's experience at Kenya's Keys. Your comments may be used in promotional posts on social media. And this family left this review. One says, she loves it. Well, I love that she loves it. That's an excellent review. I want people to love coming to me for lessons. That tells me I'm doing my doggone job. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm helping people find a love for music, an appreciation for music, all kinds of music from all across the world, because everybody's music has something of value. You know, everybody. I didn't get real specific on that. And then here's another one. Kenya's Keys is a convenient way to blossom your child's love for music. My daughter looks forward to her weekly lessons and has grown tremendously during the last year she has been in this program. That almost brought a tear to my eye because I know what that mom meant in that message because I've built relationships with my families. I've been a part of their family intimately in their homes every week. Thanks to the power of the internet. The internet that thing be thangin'. You know what I'm saying? So, again, send a Google form. Ask your families, first of all, set the stage so that they know what to expect. Set the stage so that they know what's going on this summer, the days you plan to be closed, and what they got to do in order to put some skin in the game, to let you know that they're coming back in the fall if they decide to take a break. People need breaks. We normalize and taking rest up in here. I take naps. Naps are the bomb. Naps are so the bomb. The next thing you need to do after you've set the stage, you need to ask the questions. What are your summer plans? See you in the fall. See you this summer. Second thing you need to do is tell them the dates that you are unavailable and just have them say, get it. And finally, you need to say, describe your superstar's experience at your studio and let them know that those comments may be used in promotional posts on social media. And then, you know, if you want, get their name and email address. You don't have to, but, you know, hey, do what works for you, whatever floats your boat. I'll see y'all next week. Oh, yeah, I didn't tell y'all about my drink. This is from Squeezed. I don't have any tea today, but I do have Squeezed. These are cold pressed juices out of Houston, and they show up on my front door. Houston's about 3-4 hours away from me, about 3.5. But there's each bottle is numbered, and you go through. I've already finished number 3. I've already finished number 2. Number 1 is already in the trash downstairs. But I'm really just drinking my meal today. I don't feel hungry at all. I'm still drinking water. I'm giving my body that chance to rest and reset. I'm giving my digestive system a chance to relax, release, and rest. I'll see y'all next week. I am Takenya Battle, the Chief Treble Maker. Y'all keep making music and making magic happen in your studio. La 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 la.